What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with your boy LJ, man. And as y'all can tell by the title, this is the update of my 50K portfolio, aka episode 1 of Rags to Riches, man. Where we're trying to turn my investment portfolio into, wealth and financial freedom, y'all. So I appreciate all the love that I got on the last video, man. It was way more than I expected. All the new subscribers, all the people that's just interested in me and following me along this journey, man. I appreciate all of y'all. It truly meant a lot because, first video back in 2 years, y'all, I wasn't knowing what to expect, but, the outcome was way better than I expected. So I appreciate all the love, y'all, but enough of that yapping, man. Let's get straight into the portfolio and let's see how it did, how it progressed in the week. All right, here we are, y'all. We are in the Robinhood portfolio, man. And last week we were at $15,513, and today we are up $15,521, y'all. So we up about $7 within a week, and let's jump right into it. Here we are, all time as we was last week. We are up $12,470, y'all, and we're just gonna skim through my holdings again real quick, just so if you're new to this video, we're just gonna skim through it real good. My first holding, y'all, is going to be Nvidia, which I'm up $2,900, so almost $3,000. And then the next stock we are into is Alphabet, aka Google. I'm up about $1,000, which is about 200%. Next stock on the list is going to be Apple, and I am up $606, y'all. If you want a more in-depth of what I'm holding, my first video, I kind of, I went through like the percentages and all that stuff. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. And then the next stock on the list is Amazon. I'm up about 100%, and I'm up $734. And then my VOO position, I was down on this last week, y'all. I haven't looked at it until just now, so let's check it out. I was down about $51, so let's just check it out and see where I'm at. Okay, so that's a little bit better. My VOO position, I'm down $36, so it got a little bit better. The market went up a little bit since last week. And then lastly is Tesla, and up 100%, and I'm up about $783, y'all. So that's my broad portfolio. And before I move on to the next portfolio, y'all, I am going to deposit $250 this week. Okay, y'all, as y'all can see, I just deposited $250, so the balance is a little bit higher than what it previously was that I just showed you. I'm gonna be trying to deposit every week if I can, so right now I'm going to put $250 into VOO. Try to bring my average cost down a little bit so I can eventually get in the positives, of holding it. So that's that, y'all. That's $250 of VOO, just to bring my little average cost down just a tad bit, and hopefully to get into the positive soon. All right, let's move on. Fidelity, where I'm at $1,774. Let's check and see what we were at last week. Last week we're at $1,780, y'all. So we're down about $6 in a week. It's not too bad, but let's hop. I think last week I was up about $18. So let's just see. Should be down about $12. If I'm correct, I'm not sure what I was down. So total gains is around $7 now, y'all. So, market came down for VOO, came down a little bit. But, next week is payday, y'all. So I will be, like I said in the beginning, my Fidelity account, my Roth account, is going to be the account that I max out this year. And once I max it out, I'll obviously lean more focus into my Robinhood account. But my main focus is this just being my first year maxing out my Roth. So, yeah, next week is payday, y'all. So I'll be putting a big deposit down in my Roth. So, if you want to watch and see that, y'all stay tuned for next week's upload. And then lastly is the Coinbase account, y'all. Coinbase. Let's check and see what we were at last week. Last week we were at $35,170. So right now we're up $35,227. So that's about a $50 increase, y'all. As I said in the previous video, I'm currently only holding Bitcoin, and right now I was down $51 last week. So right now I'm currently down $65. So I'm down about a good $14 more, but not too worried on that. It's not really much that I have in Bitcoin, but I'm gonna continue to put a little bit in there just to have a little bit money in the crypto market, because you never know. The crypto market is kind of like it's kind of hard to determine it sometimes. So it's good to just have a little bit in there. A little bit is better than nothing sometimes. And then for my cash holdings right now, I am holding about $34,817, and it's earning 3.5% APY on it. My total earnings is $621. And to go more depth into that, where is it? Let me find it really quick. I get paid weekly by just holding it. So today I got a deposit of almost $23, and they pay me out every Thursday. So it's what it kind of looks like every Thursday. Get around 22 to 23 bucks every Thursday, y'all, just for holding my cash and USDC. So I mean, that's a pretty good, it's about $80, $80 to $100 that I'm making a month just by holding it, and I'm just waiting on the crypto market to get back in. For me right now, y'all, I'm kind of just waiting to I'm kind of just looking at the Fed meetings and just waiting to see if we cut rates or if we hike rates, just to get a little bit better perspective on the crypto market. I'm hoping to hop in, y'all, maybe a month from now, or maybe later on this year. But I'll just try to continue to add to my my crypto portfolio, just to when it is the time to hop back in, I'll have more capital to get in. So yeah, y'all, that's basically the broad outlooks of my stock portfolio and my crypto portfolio and Roth portfolio. So I believe let's add up the totals. Just gonna add up the totals really quick, y'all, just to get an outlook of what we're looking at from the exact dollar. So all together, guys, with all of my portfolios added all together, I am currently at $52,733. So that's basically the update for this week, y'all. I am going to, like I said, I'm going to make a bigger deposit in my Roth next week when it's payday. So if you're looking forward to that, subscribe and turn the post notifications on. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try to deposit every week, and I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited to see where my portfolio is from like a month from now, or towards the end of the year, y'all. I'm hoping to touch 6 figures very soon, y'all. It's one of my biggest goals, to touch 6 figures. I feel like that's a huge milestone that I'm just waiting to hit, y'all. So fun fact though, I did hit 6 figures in crypto last cycle, but I did not sell in time, y'all. So just a fun fact. So I'm trying to get the 6 figures the right way this time, y'all, you know. And if you're interested in following me along this journey, y'all, I appreciate y'all for, you know, tapping in and liking my videos and subscribing. But we out until the next update. See you next week.